Hello football fans, this is Anthony with BBSN and we are back on the pitch for match number 5 in our 2017-18 Tottenham replay using Soccer Blast, the excellent soccer simulation from Play Games, and that can be found at plaay.com, another one of the many great efforts by Keith Avalone. So in today's match, Spurs will be home to Swansea City. And just a quick look at the table through 4 matches played. Currently, Tottenham is in 9th place. 2 wins, no draws, 2 defeats, 6 points, and a 5 goals for, 5 goals conceded. So a 0 goal differential. And taking on Swansea, who is the only EPL side that is yet to find the back of the net. No goals through 4 matches. They are 0 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses for a total of 1 point. Defensively, not too bad. They do have only conceded 5 goals through 4 matches, but when you don't score, you don't win. And for this match, excitedly, first the leading scorers, by the way. Currently, Lukaku with Man United has 5 goals. He had a hat trick in his last match. Mooney with Huddersfield Town has 4. Jamie Vardy with Leicester City 3. And Ashley Barnes with Burnley also 3. And then 19 players tied with 2 goals through 4 matches. None of those players are Harry Kane, as Harry Kane has yet to score in this EPL season. So he'll be looking to get back on track today with the help of Mignon's son, who is back in the lineup, as well as Dele Alli, both of whom served 3-match suspensions for getting red carded against Newcastle in the opening match of the season. So hopefully the uptick in offensive potential will help Kane find the net today, as Tottenham will look to move up the table. And that said, we are ready to go. And kickoff will go to Spurs. Referee's hand is up, the whistle, and we are off. And right out of the gate, Harry Kane is going to be swapped for Lamela. And 8 is going to be a build-up, the pace trait. And for Spurs, everybody on the pitch has pace. And Swansea only has 1. They are not a very expedient or speedy team. So Spurs are going to generate an attack right off the bat. And it's going to swap for Swansea. And a black 4, we need 4 triangles, and we do have that. 6, and Swansea are going to be unable to defend that, so we're going to have an opportunity to score right in the first minute. And there was no player okay, sorry, 10. That's going to be, okay, never mind. All right, so 3. And Dembele will be the assist player. He's got scissors. That is not good. 8 is going to be O2 shoots, Christian Eriksen. And Eriksen has 2 for his shot. Dembele is double scissors, so that will cut that all the way down to 1. And 5 will not get it done, and Fabianski will make the save. And 8 on the shot collected by D5. So Tottenham off to a quick start, getting a shot on target, however, unable to capitalize on that. And in possession is Swansea. 9, we're going to have a sideline battle for 3 minutes. And then 5, trailing team, home team, if tied, will take possession. So Spurs back in possession. And switching 3 and 2 for the visitors. And 5, we're going to go to the referee's decision chart. And and referee is neutral to both teams to start the match. So Kane back on the pitch and a roll of 4 on the referee's decision chart. Roll 1 die, 1 to 5 defense trap works, offsides called. 6 trap fails, 0-1 hull down, penalty kick. So here we go, and let's see if Kane breaking 3, and Kane is caught offsides. So a promising build up there, and Swansea is going to take possession back. We are now in the 6th minute. And on Spurs, Aurier switches with Trippier and Dyer, who is in the back line today with Vertonghen on the bench. 9 is going to be a 2-minute sideline battle. And to start the 8th minute, home team will regain possession. So Spurs, possession about even thus far in the match. Trippier back onto the pitch. 6 going to be a take-on, and it will be Eriksson against Naughton. And this is going to be based on the hard trait. Eriksson does not have it, and Naughton does, so that will be defended. And in possession, Swansea City. So after a quick start, teams are settling into the match a little bit now. And 9, another 2-minute sideline battle. And 5, trailing team or home team if tied. So Spurs will regain possession. And things have kind of settled down, and slowly about the pitch we go. 3 is going to be a highlight reel, so to the highlight reel M table. And here we go. 6, and swapping will be on Swansea's side, 5 and 4. In a roll of 9, visiting team, green die player not called for obvious infraction. Home team player argues with referee. Referee now hostile to home team. Visiting team gets ball. So we are up to our usual tricks with the official, and he is now hostile to us. And Swansea in the 12th minute is going to get possession back. So 9, once again a sideline battle, this time of the 3-minute variety. And Swansea trying to play keep away in the pitch. 6 will be the home team, gets possession to start the 15th minute. And a lot of green 6s coming up. That could have been handy on that first referee roll for a potential penalty for Harry Kane. Did not happen though. And 5, we're going to go to the referee's decision chart again. Kane out and a roll of 5. And this is a hostile referee. 0-2 sent in alone. Looks like a sure goal, but wait! Offside called on the play. So there we go. Eriksson breaks in on Fabianski, and the flag is up. So a controversial offside call there, and the referee potentially giving Swansea the benefit of the doubt since he's a little chafed at Tottenham at the moment. 2 is going to be an attack. If offense team has a triangle, creates an attack. Otherwise, defense takes possession, and we have 2 triangles up for Swansea, so here we go. Generating their first attack of the day. Trippier and Aurier swap out. And 4, they only have 2 triangles up, so that will be an unsuccessful attack. 8 is going to be 0-2 wide. 0-1 collects with a ball, and he's got it. So Swansea misses, but retains possession, and 1 shot apiece now. And we head into the 17th minute. And 4 is going to be a home field advantage. Home team is going to generate an attack. So Tottenham defends, picks that off, and back down the pitch they come. And Kane back in, just who you would like there, and then attack. 11, that's actually going to be an attack, sorry. So we need 5 stars, or 5 triangles, and we have that +1. 6, and that is going to be a successful on-target shot. And roll of 11 is going to be 03 with a shot, and this is going to require spectacular save. So Dele Alli in his first match back. And Fabianski has a 3 stars for spectacular save. And Ali's going to dump that off to Dembele. And a roll of 4 on the spectacular save chart. And saved straight up. So Dembele rifles a nice shot, and that is going to be saved by Fabianski. And a little bit of excitement, but 19th minute, and in possession goes Swansea. And roll of 6 going to be a take on with the touch trait, and that will be IU against Vertonghen. Vertonghen has touch, as does IU, and decide or die. And Swansea going to generate yet another attack opportunity. So 4-1 swap, and Trippier back onto the pitch. And a black 4, and they only have 2 triangles up, so that will be a successfully defended attack. Roll of 5. 04 wide with a shot. D4 collects with a ball. Trippier has a ball, so Tottenham takes possession, and that's 2 shots for each team. Spurs have been on target twice. Swansea City have been wide with both of theirs. And Eriksson out, and Young-Min Son, his first appearance on the pitch for Spurs. 2-minute sideline battle. And a 2, team with the most ball symbols will get possession, and Spurs have 3 of them. Swansea has 2. So Spurs, 22nd minute, take possession, and we are still 0-0. Ali back in for Dembele, and we are going to have a midfield battle. Our first of the game will be a 3-minute. And a team with most strong starts the next minute on the attack. So Spurs have 1, 2, 3, 4. And Swansea has but a single strong trait. So Swansea not very proficient on the traits overall. Spurs generating yet another attack. Trippier off. And Aurier on. And we need 4 triangles, and there is exactly 4 between Ali, Son, and Lamela. And 5, once again, is going to be above the star rating, or square rating, sorry. So a roll of 9, and this is going to be 0-1. Lamela is going to get the shot. And the assist will come from Aurier, who is a 1. And it would be very nice to see Harry Kane pop back up here. He does not. And 3, 1 star for assist, 1 star for shot, and that is going to be saved. 9, sorry. 9 gathered in by D4. So Spurs, 3rd shot on target. All 3 have been saved, and back in possession is Swansea. And the expected offensive spark that we were looking for with Son and Ali getting back on the pitch has not yet materialized. 4 is going to be home field advantage, so Spurs are going to take possession back, generate yet another attack. And Kane back in the picture, which is good because we need 6 triangles and have exactly 6. 5 is again above the stars. And 11 on that is going to be Ali with a shot, and this is going to require a spectacular save. And no switching up front. So roll of 3, and that is going to be 4 stars or better saved. And Fabianski dives. He only has 3 stars. Ali with a blast. Top upper corner. Goal! Spurs. Dele Alli walks in and sinks it. And Spurs take a 1-0 lead. As Ali nets his first goal of the campaign in his first match back, and that comes in the 27th minute. No assist on that, and Swansea finds himself in a familiar position, playing fairly good defense up to this point, but the goal gets through, and often that is all the opposition needs, as Swansea has yet to find the net. So they will start the 28th minute on the attack, and roll of 6 going to be a take on Alli versus Carroll, and this is going to be the strong trade. Carroll does not have it, and Alli does, so defended for Spurs. And Tottenham in possession. Alli swaps out with Dembele. And it's going to be another take on. Again, going to be the strong trade. This time Dembele against Carroll. And Dembele does have the strong trade. So Tottenham going to generate attack. And Kane goes out. And that cost them the attack. That is going to be defended. And a roll of 10, going to be 0-1. Lamela wide, and 0-3 will gather with the ball. He does not have that. So Spurs with the miss. That is their first shot to go off target. They now have 5 in the game. And taking possession will be Swansea. Swansea City looking to get back into the action here as Naughton and Mawson switch. And 12, going to be a counterattack. If defensive team has 2 squares, it gains possession, creates an immediate counterattack. So they do have 2 squares, and on the counter, here comes Spurs. And the roll, and Dembele swaps, and 6 on the attack. We only have 4 triangles up, so that is going to be successfully defended. And roll of 7 will be out of bounds, a corner kick. So our first set piece of the day, and Spurs get it. We are currently in the 33rd minute here in the first half. And 4 on the corner kick, that's going to be an attack, no squares. So Spurs, a great opportunity, here they come. And Vertonghen and Dyer swap out. We need 3 triangles. We have got 3 exactly, and again, no squares come into play. So Michael Dyer is going to be in for the assist. And a roll of 4. And that is going to be 0-1 Lamela, and this is going to require a spectacular save. So Lamela with the shot, and 5 and 3 will swap. Lamela teeing it up, and a roll of 8, and 1 star better saved. And Fabianski, a dive, parries that away. And he's going to hold on to that, so a great opportunity by Spurs. They are getting their targets on shot. That is the 5th on target out of 6 shots. But Swansea going to take possession back. We are in the 34th minute now. And Swansea looking to get back into the match. Going to be a 3-minute sideline battle. And a 2, team with the most ball symbols will take possession, and Son is the only one for Spurs with a ball. And Swansea has 2. So they will take possession, 37th minute, the throw in. And Kane back on the pitch, and 2 going to be an attack. If offensive has a triangle, creates an attack. They do have exactly 1 triangle, so Swansea, here they come. Looking to get back into the action. And 1, that is going to be a successful attack. And 5 will be undefended, as there are only 4 triangles on the board, so Swansea. 6 is going to be 0-3 with the shot, so Klukas, and assist will be Fernandez. So a total of 3. Here they come with a shot. And Spurs are going to have to swap out Dembele and Ali. And Dyer and Vertonghen. And 5. And that is going to be over the star rating. And Hugo Lloris with a save. So third shot of the match for Swansea. And first one on target. And that is going to be an 8 collected by D5. So Vertonghen buttons up the rebound. Spurs back in possession. 38th minute. 5 going to the referee's decision chart. And again, referee is now back to neutral. I should have mentioned that when Tottenham scored. Halftime and a goal brings the referee back to neutral if he is hostile or friendly. So to the chart, Kane goes out, roll of 5. And neutral referee, roll one die, 1 to 5 offside call. Otherwise 0-2 wide open with a great chance. And goalkeeper must make a spectacular save. And 6, and Son going to require the spectacular save, and here we go. Walking in on Fabianski, and 9. That's going to be 4 stars or better saved, otherwise goal, and Fabianski can't get to that. Son jukes him out of his shoes and blasted the opposite side of where he dove. Spurs take a 2-0 lead as both players who have been suspended for 3 matches have come back and scored. So Youngmin Son scores in the 38th minute. Spurs up 2-0. And this is the type of output that Spurs have been needing badly. Their offense has struggled through 4 matches. Hence the 2-2 mark. 39th minute now, and Swansea facing an uphill climb for sure. They will kick off, and this is going to be a build-up. And this will be the hard trait. So currently Swansea has 2 players with hard on the pitch, and Tottenham also has 2. Swansea is going to get the attack generated. So 4, and they need 1 triangle, and Tottenham needs 4 squares to shut it down. They only have 3. Swansea will generate a successful attack, and Mawson will be the assist player. And a roll of 5, 0-4 or 0-5 shoots. And since we have an assist with 0-4, Fernandez is going to take the shot. And total of 2 stars up on the board. And Fernandez, he gets a clean shot in on Lloris. Lloris has to dive, and he punches it away. Big save by Hugo Lloris. And 3. 2 squares on defensive 5 collects, otherwise 0-4 shoots, and Vertonghen is there to clean it up. As Mawson coming in hard for the rebound, not going to get the opportunity, so a big save by Lloris. And Spurs turn away the threat, and back in possession with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Harry Kane once again out, and attack. If offensive team has a triangle, creates an attack, they do. So here comes Spurs again. And Kane back on, needs a total of 4 triangles. Kane gives us that easily. 3 squares to stop it, and only 2 squares up. So Kane set to have the assist and a total of 7. So Kane will shoot, and there will be no assist player. Kane looking for his first opportunity to score, and he has got 5 stars. He does not get switched out, and a 6, and Kane does not get it solid. An easy save for Fabianski, who has to move just a couple of steps to his right, picks that up, and Harry Kane denied in a less than stellar effort. And 7 on that, saved. Now, hold on, they are not out of the woods yet. That is going to be saved. Rebound shot. Keeper must make spectacular save. So Kane going to get another opportunity. If he doesn't get switched out, which he does, going to go to Lamela. And roll of 6, and 3 stars or better saved, otherwise goal. And Fabianski has 3 stars, and he kicks that away. Dove the wrong way, but able to get his foot back on it. Saves the rebound. And again, Spurs are going to be turned away. So a big save by Fabianski there. This game would have been put to bed. And Harry Kane misses his chance to get on the score sheet for the first time this season. Had a wonderful opportunity, could not come through. 8 is going to be a build-up, and this will be the hard tactic, and Swansea has 2 players with hard. Spurs have 3, so they're going to take possession back, 43rd minute. And that was properly defended by Spurs. 8, going to be another build-up. This will be tactics, and Spurs have tactics across the board, and Swansea does not. Spurs going to generate another attack opportunity. And Kane back on the pitch, and we only need 2. We have 2. So 6-0-3 is going to shoot, and Kane's going to be there for the potential assist. And Dembele with scissors, he's going to cut, double scissors, going to cut that down to actually only 1 star to be a successful, only 1 star for a successful shot. However, he is swapped out. So 3 now with Kane's assist and Dele Alli, and just missed that. Going to be another save. And 5, 2 squares at D4 collects, otherwise O2 gets a rebound shot, and they do not have 2 squares. So save by Fabianski, and Youngmin's Son, potential rebound shot. And Fabianski has to make a reaction save here, so 3 stars. 3 on the black die or less, and he's got it. 2 stars. Son comes in, and Fabianski, no chance at all for that, and Son chipped into the air, and Son gets his head on that and drives it past Fabianski. Spurs' 3rd goal of the game, and Son with his 2nd. So a spectacular return to the pitch for Youngmin's Son. Scores Spurs' 3rd goal of the game in the 44th minute. And Spurs now lead this 3-0, and they are looking like the offensive powerhouse they are supposed to be, everyone with the exception of Harry Kane. So here comes the kickoff, and we will have 1 minute of stoppage time. So Swansea City reeling here, as Spurs have launched 10 shots in the first half. 8 of them have been on target. 3 have found the back of the onion bag. And this will be a 5 referee's decision. Referee is neutral. And 10, neutral referee. Defense foul, hard player shown yellow card. Offense gets indirect free kick. So 3 will be on Alli, and he will get the foul, but he is not a hard player, so no yellow card. And Swansea is going to end the first half with an indirect free kick, and they will hopefully generate an attack. And 10 going to be tackle. If defense has a square on, they do, and that shuts down Swansea. So the first half comes to an end, and Spurs exploding. Started a little slow, but from the 27th minute on has just been a barrage of shots. And the scoring started with Dele Alli scoring in the 27th minute. In the 38th minute, Youngmin's Son came back and drove the ball past Fabianski, and Son doubled up in the 44th minute, getting a header in after Fabianski had made a save, and Spurs up 3-0. They have a total of 10 shots as indicated, 8 on target, 1 corner, 1 foul. Swansea has 4 shots, 2 on target, no corners, no fouls. Possession. So of the 46 minutes, Tottenham had possession for 25 of them. So that's roughly 54-55% possession for Spurs in the first half. And Swansea going to start the second half, not only in a huge hole, but they will get the kickoff as we will get our starting lineups back onto the pitch. And Swansea's second half is underway. And Swansea right to the referee's decision chart. The referee is neutral. And 6, and that is going to be, Kane and Lamela switching. And 7, defense foul, yellow card, and direct free kick, and a roll of 6 on the green die. I'm going to be able to select who I want to have the yellow card. And I think we're going to go with Trippier. So Trippier will get the yellow card. And that comes in the 46th minute. So indirect free kick, and Swansea has a daunting, if not impossible, task ahead of them. They are going to generate an attack, however. They do have a triangle up. So things are looking up potentially. And they need 2 triangles. They do have 2 triangles, and 6. Tottenham is not going to have an answer on defense. So 8, and that is going to be 0-2 shoots, and a 6, we can choose the assisting player. And we're going to go with Tom Carroll. So a total of 4. And that will be on target. Here we go. And 5, Swansea comes in, and 2, that's going to be a blast, and Lloris does not have to move. That was blasted right at his chest. A easy save for Hugo Lloris. And 3 on defense, 2 squares at D5 collects, otherwise 0-4 shoots. Vertonghen has the squares, and a big save by Hugo Lloris to quash any false hope that Swansea may have had of getting back into the match early in the second half. Tottenham in possession now. Trippier and Aurier switch, and 10 is going to be a tackle if the defense has a square. They do. So Swansea coming out aggressive in the second half, takes possession back, and they need to make something happen immediately. 6 is going to be a take on with the hard trait. And that is going to be Abraham against Vertonghen. And Abraham does not have that. Vertonghen does, so easily defended by Tottenham. Back in possession goes Spurs, 50th minute. And 9, going to be a 2-minute sideline battle. And 6, home team. Going to take possession, get the throw in. So 6, another take on, and this is going to be the touch trade, and it'll be Youngman's Son against Alfie Mawson. Son has it, Mawson does not, so Spurs going to generate an attack. Would love to get Harry Kane back on the pitch, not going to happen, and 6. Do not have 6 squares, that is going to be easily defended. So 9, 0-3 shoots wide, Ali with a miss, and Son has a ball he is going to collect and retain possession. So Spurs looking to reset as their 11th shot goes awry. Eriksson in now. And 6 is going to be another take on. This will be the touch trade again, and this will be Eriksson against Mawson. Eriksson has it, Mawson does not, so Spurs is going to generate another attack. And 6, and that is going to be easily defended again. So 0-3, once again, Alli goes wide, and Eriksson with the ball is going to collect. So Spurs putting on the pressure and again looking to reset after Alli skews the ball to the side. And 9, we're going to have a 3-minute sideline battle. Coming up on the 60th minute, and as a reminder, from the 60th minute on, roll of 10 or 11 on the pitch action chart will result in substitutes. If no substitutes happen by the 80th minute, we will be automatically rolling for 1 for each team. So 3, team with the most ball symbols will retain possession. Spurs have 2, both of them on Eriksson's card, and Swansea has 2 as well, decide or die, and Spurs going to take possession. 57th minute. And 3, we're going to go to the highlight reel. That was not kind the first time we went there. A roll of 7. And offense, green die player, opportunity to make header shot for goal. Use player's head rating. If green die is 6, no header, deflected out of bounds corner kick. So Trippier, and his head rating is an X. So deficient skill set, scores a goal on 2. So Trippier crossed in and gets his head on that and going to be wide and defended. So Trippier with the miss on the header. Spurs now up to 13 shots on goal, and possession going to go back to Swansea as he headed that out of bounds. Lucas and Carroll switch, and 4 is going to be a home field advantage, and Tottenham going to defend and generate an attack. Kane is on the pitch, and Trippier and Aurier swap. 5 is needed to generate a successful attack. They do have 5, and defending team does not have 5 triangles. So 4, Aurier is going to be in for the assist, and a roll of 10. 0-2 shoots, and going to take a spectacular save, and Son going for the hat trick. And 7 on spectacular save. 2 stars or better saved, otherwise goal. And Fabianski, a great save to deny Son the hat trick. Wow. Big wide open goal there, and Fabianski was having none of that as we start the 60th minute. So from this point on, rolls of 10 or 11 will take us to a substitution. Swansea in possession, and 6 going to be a take on. We have had a notable lack of midfield battles today. This will be the strong tactic, and Sun Young, who does not have it, going against Aurier, who also does not have it. Decide or die, and Swansea going to generate an attack. So never too late to get back in the match, and 6. It's going to be easily defended. 11 defended, and 0-4 with the opportunity to collect if he has a ball. He does not. So 61st minute, and Spurs back in control. Alli and Dembele switch, and 9 going to be a 3-minute sideline battle. We have had plenty of those today. 3, team with most ball symbols is going to get control, and Tottenham has 2. Swansea has 1, so Spurs start the 64th minute with possession, and Kane once again goes out. The soccer gods do not like him. This will be a 1-minute midfield battle. And team with the most pace starts the next minute on attack. So Spurs, they have pace to burn across the board, and Swansea does not. So Spurs, possible attack coming up, and they need 5 triangles. They only have 3. So that is going to be defended. 9, 0-3 wide, 0-2 collects with the ball. So Ali, once again, wide with a shot, and Son's going to get that and look to reset. And that is the 15th shot of the day for Spurs, and 9 have been on target. 66th minute. And 3, and we're going to have a highlight reel. So we've had 3 rolls on the highlight reel today. And no swapping for Spurs, a roll of 5. And home, green dye player not called for a clear infraction. Visiting player argues with referee. Referee now hostile to visiting team. Home team gets possession. So that is fair play, and probably for the first time all season, referee is hostile to somebody other than us. First foul for Swansea, and Tottenham starts the 67th minute with possession. And a lot of green 6s. 3, we're going to go back to the highlight reel table again. Kane back on the pitch, and 9, visiting team green dye player not called for obvious infraction. Home team player argues with referee. Referee now hostile to home team. So referee hates everybody at the moment. And visiting team will take possession. So 68th minute, and we have a whole lot of nada going on in the second half. 5 going to the referee decision chart. Referee is getting far too involved in this match. And that is going to be a 9. And hostile referee. Great chance for 0-1, but offside's called on the play. So Jordan Ayew breaking in for Swansea, and payback is fair play. He is called for offside. Spurs take possession. And again, referee hating on everybody. 10, and that is going to be a substitute for the home team. That's going to be Eriksson. Tackle, if defense team has a square, they will take possession, so they are going to defend. But going to be a sub, Spurs. So Eriksson will go off, and that is not what we need. And actually, I think we are going to bring on Musa Sissoko. So he is going to get a red chip, I believe. Yes, red chip. So he will be worth 3 triangles if we do get an attack before he gets swapped out. And 70th minute, and in possession is Swansea. Again, the window to get back in this match is growing ever slimmer, and pretty much down to slim and none. This will be a build-up touch trait, and Spurs actually do not have a touch-heavy side out there, only 3, but 3 for Swansea. So we go to the decide or die, and Swansea going to generate an attack. So it is not yet over. And they need 4 triangles to generate an attack. They only have 2 up, so 8 or 10 on the shot. And that's going to be wide for Ayew, and 0-3 collects with the ball. He does not have that, so a spectacular miss for Swansea. Only their 6th shot of the day. Spurs in possession. 71st minute, and 4 and a 5 will swap for Swansea. A lot of green 6s in this match. 9 going to be a 2-minute sideline battle, and Spurs is going to be looking to probably waste time. Home team gets possession in the 73rd minute. And boo, Sissoko rotates out and loses his chip as a result. As we go back to the referee decision chart, and we have a hostile referee. And Sissoko comes back in. Sands chip. 11, hostile referee, deflected out of bounds. Defense gets a goal kick. So there you go, Swansea. A questionable deflection. Spurs are saying it went off of Mawson, and referee does not agree. Swansea in possession. We're going to have a take on. And this will be Mawson against Sissoko, and this will be a touch trade, and Sissoko has that. Tottenham's going to defend, take possession back, 75th minute. And again, we have not seen the midfield battles in this one. We have seen plenty of highlight and referees getting involved. At this point, though, all is well as Spurs have a 3-0 lead. 7 on the referee chart, hostile. Defense foul, indirect free kick. So that is going to go against Naughton, and no card given. But Spurs do get the free kick, and a neutral referee would have given a yellow card on that. So he's letting Swansea play a little bit chippy. Kane out. And 8's going to be a build-up. And this will be the pace trait. And again, Spurs, very speedy, pace across the board. And only 2 with pace on the field for Swansea. Here comes the attack for Spurs. And Son back in, and he has had a monster match. Definitely man of the match at this point. 3, and Lamela, Son have 3 stars between them, and 2 squares going to be successfully defended, however, by Swansea. 5, 04 is wide, so Aurier wide with a shot, and D4 collects with a box. He's got it, Naughton picks up the rebound. 16th shot for Spurs, 3 goals. They've had a very productive day. And 9 of those shots have been on target. So 8, yet another build-up. This will be tactics, and Swansea has 1 tactics, and Spurs have everybody. Spurs will defend that, take possession back, 78th minute. Coming up on the 80th minute when Swansea will have to make a substitution. It's going to be a 2-minute sideline battle. And 5, a trailing team. So Swansea's going to get possession to start the 80th minute, but first must make a substitution. And that is going to be Naughton. They do not have to take a defensive player out. However, they can bring in some extra firepower. Not that they have a whole bunch. And they're going to bring in Wilfred Boney. And Boney coming in is going to get a red chip. So red chip, and that will add 6, and he will not lose this chip, so they are going to go all out offensively. So 80th minute, Naughton out. And Boney on. And they have possession to start the 80th minute. Boney is swapped, but again gets to keep his chip because it is a red chip. 4 is going to be home field advantage, and Tottenham going to defend and generate an attack. And Dembele and Ali switch, and we need 2 triangles up. We've got them with Son and Ali, and 4 squares, only 2. So assist is going to go to Ali, and 6 is going to be 0-3 shoot, so Ali actually will be the sole shooter. And black 2 needed, and not going to happen, a save. So 7 on that saved, rebound shot 1, and goalkeeper must make spectacular save. So a save on Ali, and Lamela is going to get a chance to steal Kane's thunder again. Unless he gets a switch here. Not happening, and 11, 5 stars or better saved, otherwise goal! And that is going to be off the crossbar and in. Oh, wait a minute, the flag is up, a green 6. And that is going to be an offsides. And you see the hand, or you don't see the hand. Hand here on the goal chart is going to indicate that green die 6 on counterattack or goal. And that hostile referee again coming into play. So offsides for Tottenham. And looked sure to score there, and Spurs protest, but meekly, as they do not want to make things worse. 83rd minute, Swansea now in possession due to the offsides. Carroll in for Klukas, and 5. We're going to the referee decision chart. And again, referee is still hostile to everybody. And roll of 5, hostile referee. 0-2 Son and Alli, looks like a sure goal, but wait, flag is up again as Ki-Sung Young broke in on Lloris, and the flag is up, so the referee going after both sides and calling it very close to the vest. Swansea is furious. The referee says play on, and Spurs back in possession. And 11, and we're going to get a corner kick. And a roll of 11, and that is going to be a second sub for both teams as well. So both 3 spots, Dembele. It's going to go out for Davies. And Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll going to make a way for Luciano Narsing. So Dembele off. And Davies on. Carroll off, and Narsing on. Okay, so Narsing will get a green chip as he has no traits, no boxes or triangles, nor does Davies. So they both get a green chip, which enabled them to add either 3 as midfielders, either 3 triangles or 3 squares. And they will lose theirs if they rotate. So 11, and we're set for the corner kick now. And Spurs up, Dyer and Vertonghen, and 11, and going to be yet another corner. So that is deflected out of bounds, and here we go. Kane is out, and a roll of 5, and that is going to go to the referee decision K chart. And again, hostile referee for Swansea. Trippier and Aurier swap. And 9, referee decision chart K. Offensive foul, defense gets possession and throw in. Really? Okay. So Spurs' third foul of the match, and Swansea takes possession, and we are in the 86th minute, and time is growing dire for Swansea. They would need more than a miracle at this point to come back, and that's not what they needed, a midfield battle for 5 minutes. So that is going to take us to the 90th minute. And then team with most tactics starts the next minute on attack. First, we will roll to see how many minutes of stoppage time, and there's only going to be 2. So team with most tactics, and Spurs have tactics across the board. Tactics to burn. And they're going to make one final run at it here starting in the 91st minute. And 2 and a 5 swap for Swansea. And 7, and that is going to be a 6-minute midfield battle, and Spurs content to just run out the clock. And a rather dull second half, but overall a satisfying win for the Spurs. They kept the pressure up, and a 3-0 thrashing of Swansea, who has yet still to find the back of the net after 5 Premier League matches. And they are approaching what is likely some type of record. So final stats for this match, and Swansea did not generate really anything of note. The 2 threats they had were whistled off sides. Spurs had 17 shots, 10 on target. Swansea, 6, 3 on target. Spurs called for 3 fouls, Swansea 2. Spurs with 3 corners and Swansea with 0. 1 yellow card went to Trippier and no reds. And Tottenham in the second half So second half was actually a little bit closer in terms of possession. 24 to 23 minutes, so just over 50%. So overall, Spurs with about 55% possession for the match. Referee hates everybody, and the big story, of course, was the return of Youngman's Son, and he is our man of the match. He tallies 2 goals for Spurs in his comeback from a 3-match suspension. Dele Alli, who was suspended with him, tallies a solo shot as well. And another big and developing story, Harry Kane, 5 matches into the season, has yet to find the back of the net. So that is it from Wembley Stadium. Spurs move to 3 wins, no draws, 2 defeats, and will undoubtedly move up the table as this puts their goal differential at 3 to the positive side. So that's it from the pitch here, and thanks always for watching. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you are watching and have not subscribed. We have baseball content, boxing, of course this, and red, white, and blue racing. And this has been the second Spurs match in a row. So next up will be either likely red, white, and blue racing, and then Fergie Jenkins after that before we get back to the pitch. So as always, again, thanks for the support and comments. And in the meantime, until we see you next time, keep rolling for that upper right-hand corner of the goal. Everybody have a great night. This is Anthony with BBSN. We will see you later.